It's another beautiful day in Colorado. Going to talk a little bit today about what the bare minimum is for ice fishing. How much would you need to invest? What tools do you need? And I think you can get it done for under $100. So as you see here, I've got a few things lined up in the truck. I'm not going to talk a whole ton about clothing options, because if you ice fish or you're getting into ice fishing, probably live somewhere where it's cold. And so you can see I actually went for a small game hunt this morning. I'm just wearing a blaze orange hoodie, some insulated pants, and my hunting boots. Make sure your boots are waterproof and thermal, insulation. So you want some insulation keeping your toes warm. But otherwise, I do have another layer that I'll bring, and some gloves. But otherwise, that's it. So if you live somewhere where there's cold weather, you probably have clothing that's gonna, be good enough to go ice fishing. That said, there are bibs and things of that nature that you can go buy and spend hundreds of dollars on, and there's tons of value in doing that, but you don't need it. So let's start with what you need for under $100. So very first and foremost, ice picks. So these I can't remember exactly how much these were, but I'm sure you can pick some up for less than, 10, 15 bucks. And, these are just, they go around your neck. And if you get, fall through, you have an incident, you can kind of claw yourself out. So again, I have a different pair that I actually use. I have them here. These are a little more comfortable because they're not quite as long. Definitely also going to need an ice auger. This here is a manual auger, super light, super cheap. You can get one on Craigslist, or you can get one used for really cheap, but I would say definitely under 50 bucks. Check out, I did another video comparing the manual auger to a powered auger. There's a big difference, but if you absolutely want to go bare minimum, this is a good way to go. Not absolutely necessary, but figure everybody has one of these 5-gallon buckets at home. So I use one of these to sit on. Might throw a little pad on it, or a towel if you have a towel. Tip it over, use it as a chair if you want to. We do mostly catch and release, but if you wanted to bring a fish home, flip it over. Now you got a way to carry your fish. So again, $0 because you probably have one of these at home. Definitely need something to catch the fish. So I've got a ugly stick ice fishing rod here. You can pick up pretty cheap lures for, under $5. This is an ugly stick. You can get a cheaper ice fishing rod, but I would say there are combos out there for 25 bucks. And then last but not least, last thing you absolutely need is a scoop. Once you dig that hole in the ice, you got to be able to scoop it out. So those are your must-haves. Again, that'll, get you by for under $100.